Welcome to this channel. Welcome to this frequency. And let's get into this read real quick. Let me check my.
So let me just tell y'all, I just really had to read this room. There's been a lot going on. If you guys don't already know, there has been constant back and forth feuding with Tia Kemp as well as Chrisean Rock, okay? And it's been going on for quite some time. So, um, according to, and I got this from Vibe, um, here y'all, take a look. That's Chrisean Rock and Tia Kemp, or better known as Yanti. And so Vibe.com news, the date of this is July the 1st, 2025. Tia Kemp curses the fuck out of Chrisean Rock for calling after midnight to confront her. Kemp specifically took issue with Rock waking her up in the middle of the night, allegedly. Tia Kemp is known for cursing folks out how only she can, with Krishan Rock recently feeling her wrath after calling to confront the Yanti at 1 a.m. in the morning. The intense exchange between Kemp 48 and Rock 25 took place early Tuesday, July the 1st morning. If it really was Rock or not, I don't know. So I'm saying alleged. Everything on the channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Um, and so Kemp's remarks regarding uh, Krishan's behavior and parenting of her son with rapper Blueface, who is currently incarcerated. Okay. And so it all took place early July the 1st morning, with Rock allegedly calling the social media personality to seemingly address Kemp's remark regarding her behavior and parenting of her son. Okay, while Rock can be heard on the call, her voice is muffled. Kemp, however, is loud and clear with the young mother going off on her, not only for calling to confront her, but doing so in the middle of the night. So, whatever you guys feel about this, please post it in the comment section if you heard some of the argument. Some people have it up. I did hear it. And, I don't know. I wanted to do a quick little energy check in. Stop playing on my phone, bitch. Kemp is heard saying on the call before accusing Rock of lying about her child's father, an accusation Blueface also confronted her with. Rock continues to insist that the Tatiana rapper is the father. Blueface. That's all I needed was a threat, bitch. I ain't Carlissa hoe. Okay, so it went on and on. Kemp continued referencing Blueface's mother. I will flatline your bitch ass, pussy ass hoe. Bitch, I got children your motherfucking age. And if you ever in your life think you can raise your hand up at me, Kim said, bitch, I'm gonna lay your ass out. Your mama better have some insurance, bitch. I got insurance older than you, hoe. One thing about it, she do be, okay, let me stop. She be telling her ass off. Okay, they both be going at it. You gonna respect me. Call my motherfucking phone again and wake me up, hoe. I'll fly to where the fuck you at, pussy ass young hoe. Okay, one thing is for sure is that she did not back down. They've been going at it, y'all. They've been going at it. So we just gonna read the energy real quick. After being called a musty bitch, Rock can be heard saying, "We don't know you, bro." You know, with that being said, see that those are the type of words that Rock has been saying online. But Rock can be heard on different platforms. So I'm not really sure. Um, if hey, if it was a recording or not, okay? And it could have been her. I really don't know. But I will tell you this, that I did pull some cards, okay? On Tia Kemp and Krishan Rock. Okay, so let me just start off by saying this is the first card that I pulled. This is an Eight of Swords, all right? Um, I don't get a lot of energy that Rock actually made the call or that whether she did or not, okay? I really did not pull a lot of energy on whether or not she did. I really did not pull a lot of energy on if she didn't. But I did pull some energy was found out within this energy check-in. Okay. And this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Okay. What I did get energy on was that Ronnie, it was like he came through, y'all. He came before me, and it was this feeling like he feels like he was lined up, y'all. That is the energy, and it was strong because I was not looking for Ronnie, honey. Listen to me when I say this very carefully. I was not checking for Ronnie. I was mainly concerned about the situation, and never would I have ever, really like saw that or thought that on my own because I was so focused on my focus was to pull like the outcome between Tia and Krishan and whether or not Krishan going to be in trouble, whether or not she gonna face a charge for the verbal. Okay. Oh, okay. And this is a legend for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Threats were made, and I'm gonna leave it like that. If you want to watch it, it is all out there, y'all, on YouTube. Okay. But he came before me, and he actually feels, Ronnie though, feels from the other side, okay? He feels like even though Rock didn't really solely responsibly was the only one, okay? She was not the only person involved. But Ronnie does feel like she encased him, or like kind of like set him up, and it was to the point where what I was feeling and the energy that I was channeling was that the same way that he felt like, or that he feels like he was, um, enclosed in on, he feels like he was enclosed in, like surrounded and subdued. There's an energy that is, and I'm not saying that she caused all of that, but he just feels like she had a part to play in it and that she set him up. That is the energy that I pulled. There is an energy that is compassing her, that's coming towards Krishan Rock, and it is caging her in. That is exactly what I saw and felt from this quick energy check in. The Eight of Wands is a card of rapid movement and swift action. It does suggest that things are happening quickly and you should be prepared for a fast paced situation. All right. The Three of Pentacles is the next card that was pulled. Um, this card emphasizes the power of working together, leveraging diverse skills, and contributing to a shared goal. Spirits are engulfing her with the same energy. It's coming toward Rock. It's the energy that she has projected on others, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, against people, persons, or maybe a group of people. Whatever, obviously, it, her energy doesn't really hit the wrong person, and spirit is working towards retribution. Okay, I'm gonna call it like I see it. Okay, it's spiritual. It's been a spiritual attack. Okay, everything here is for entertainment, and it is alleged and not real. Okay, the Knight of Swords. All right, I pulled that one too. Was pulled. Um, in a tarot reading, this really represents a time of decisive action, intellectual sharpness, and focus on goals. This card could represent Yanti, Tia Kemp, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. I also get that she gets this emotional high, okay? She becomes emotional, and she's really the wrong person to come for because it's like she gets a high, an emotional high, y'all, from riding people ass. So spirit really could not have chosen a better retribution. Okay. It also, this card right here can indicate fast movement or moving too fast and a need to slow down and think things through, or someone that should have slowed the fuck down and thought things through. Okay. So also the Ten of Swords, maybe Rock will think twice next time. Could just be that. Um, The next card that was pulled was a Ten of Swords. In a tarot reading, it generally signifies a painful ending, a sense of hitting rock bottom, or a period of intense difficulty. It can also represent the culmination of a difficult situation, a broken relationship, or a major setback. While it often points to a challenging time, it can also symbolize the end of suffering and the beginning of a new chapter. Now, this could be the energy of Ronnie, though, allegedly, and God bless the dead, and a feeling of being stuck somewhere too soon and too abrupt. Okay. Um, and this could also indicate that they both could possibly cancel one another out. And what I'm saying is Yanti and Rock. They could just cancel one another out with those threats because the allegation that Yanti has against or, towards Krishan Rock with her verbal threats, likewise, Krishan can use the same accusation towards Yanti because if you listen online, I had to think about this. If you go and listen to them arguments in the heat of the moment, Yanti probably didn't mean to, but she also rushed in with the threat. Okay. And then she uploaded it too. So you have to just go back and listen to that. And I'm not saying that I don't understand because they were going back and forth with the feud, okay, and the clapbacks, okay. They had been very constant, okay. They've been in the media, okay. And then also what was pulled was the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands, okay. Um, this could represent like the parties involved trying to choose the best option. That is exactly what that could be. They could be trying to figure out the best option involved to start choosing better options, or the public trying to decide who is telling the truth. So this just could really represent us, okay? Or Yanti or Rock, could be trying to figure out what's going on with the phone call, okay? Rock says it wasn't her, Yanti say it was. And, Spirit obviously chose the scenario appropriately for this assignment to shine a light on the awareness of the situation, okay? And so it can also indicate the need for the party or the parties involved. They could need to start rethinking things through and regrouping and dealing with setbacks or regrets. Okay. So this could be like, okay, I wish I wouldn't have tried to challenge this person like this or that because there's karma or a backlash of this whole setup by spirit. All right. Another thing, the moon card also came up, and that generally represents illusion, deception, and the subconscious mind. It often signifies a time when things are not as they appear. It urges us to look beyond surface appearances and trust our intuition. The card also can highlight hidden fears, anxieties, and the need to confront unresolved emotions. I feel like this also means that there's more to the story than what meets the eye. Okay. Also, the clarifying cards that came up were running, escape, denial, excuses. Also, what came up was numbness, self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. Yanti has been calling Rock out with all of her faults. They have been on display. And she has been really reading Krishan Rock very loudly and very loudly and in a very viral way, okay? Because this thing really has gone viral. So, hello, y'all. So that's pretty much all that I have. I'm not going to add, I'm not going to take away, but I will say it again. I really don't get a lot of energy that Rock made the call necessarily. It doesn't mean that she did not, allegedly, but what I did get the energy on was that Ronnie, he came up very strong, y'all. He is feeling like he was lined up from the other side. And he feels like even though Krishan Rock did not solely or fully responsibly play the full part in his passing, I do feel like with the energy that was channeled is that he does feel like she, lined him up. I feel like the same energy is being directed towards her. And the same way that he feels like he was enclosed in on, there is an energy that is compassing her around about. Compassing means to compass someone around. So it's circling her and it's caging her in. Okay, I feel like that is the energy that is coming at her, and it's some type of retribution. Now, whether or not it is about his passing, some involvement that she had in it or not. But one thing about it, he's on the other side right now. He's not here to tell the story, but I will say this, he feels like she had involvement. I'm not saying she was the sole responsible person, but the same whatever, it is something is coming at her, is spiritual and it has caged her in. It's coming to cage her in, and that's the energy that I felt tonight, guys. So I just stopped by to just read the room real quick. I feel like this is going to be a part one. I would like to continue to read it, but this is just what what came up. with me tonight. I don't know what nobody else gonna say. Y'all can comment on if y'all channel what y'all gotta say about it. But that's it for me. All right. So I love y'all. Be blessed. And this is the unfortunate passing that I'm speaking about of Ronnie Doe, who once he started questioning the paternity and trying to get answers and demanding and asking that Krishan Rock's son, Krishan, what is his name? Well, she done changed the name, I think. So y'all, what I don't know. I don't follow them people like that. Um, but it just once he started asking for a DNA test and going down there and trying to make those calls and getting it done, he was just off. He just mysteriously passed away. A Whack 100 got online and clowned Rock, saying that she was in that area during the time that I guess he was shot in front of his home. I'm really not sure. If y'all know anything about what really happened, you can post it here. I don't believe that she was fully involved, fully, but Ronnie feels like she had some involvement in it, and there is something coming back at her, and there is something spiritual. And I did not expect this tonight. What I really just wanted to see the outcome of those two parties involved with all this bickering back and forth, which is Yanti and Rock. All right. So yeah, this was very unexpected. So I would have waited, but it was just too much to not come on here about. So let me know your thoughts. Hey, everything is a legend and for entertainment purposes only. We none of us know 100% what's going on or what did go on, but this is just a reading. It's just reading some cards. It is, entertainment. It is a legend, and none of us really know the full truth unless we were there. But this is definitely the energy that I pulled. You're welcome to share your thoughts, your comments. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. What do you think? you know, just let me know. If you heard some of them arguments going back and forth, of course, I did not hear all of them, but if you heard any of them, you want to comment on the two parties involved. I believe that Yanti is Rick Ross's baby mama. Yeah, y'all. So, all right, I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a good night, and I'll be back to read the room again next time. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I haven't been able to really speak to y'all, but yeah, thank y'all for stopping by. Y'all have a good night. Be blessed. Bye, y'all.